Nigerians, obedient ones for that matter. Shebi, una don't hear say that the professor, the respected Professor Soyinka, had been blasting the obedient youths of Nigeria and across Africa, because obedient movement don't pass Africa. He say we are this and that, saying all manner of things. So I want us to leave it for him, to an elder who will address him. Shebi, I hear say he won one-on-one debate and challenge for Dati. Well, we don't need to bother ourselves about it. Now this respected elder, the ones I consider respected, had a word for Soyinka. Make it a watch.
When the life we lead conflicts with the constitutional provisions, tension is noted. For example, what do I mean? If an election is organized in a fraudulent manner and result declared not in concert with the expectations of the people, there is a wide gulf between constitutional order and practice. This is what happened with the Arab Spring. Virtually all the countries of the Arab Spring had constitutions, had parliament. They make laws. But when there is a gulf between the laws you make and the way the laws are implemented, and that gulf becomes wide by the day, people could decide to seek self-help. We wish that this democratic process does not end up at the level of self-help. For now, the key gladiators have been measured and restrained, those who feel hurt and injured by the result INEC declared after the 25th February presidential election. Atiku Abubakar of PDP is well restrained. He's gone to court. His deputy, Governor Kowa, is well restrained. He's gone to court. Peter Obi is well restrained. With that, I mean, well restrained. In spite of that, is very tough words. That's why they're seeking the judicial process for adjudication. So for anybody, either in government or out of government, to talk about fascism or fascistic behavior or insurrectional behavior or treasonable behavior is sorely unbecoming and completely irresponsible at this stage. The country is hurting and people are hurting. What it needs is an assurance from the powers that be, the government of the day, that justice will be secured. That's why the courts are there. What they need from INEC is to pick itself up from the tattered dignity, of this broken life, and they begin to think about what could have happened if we had done things in a different form. When you cast aspersions on people, you do not know the consequences of those aspersions they cast on them. I speak with a sense of responsibility. In 2011, Lai Mohammed is part of APC. 2011, our dear president, and I respect the institution of the presidency, and I respect the person of the president, they didn't behave properly. The dogs and baboons were caught up in blood. Hundreds of core members, youth corpers, young, vibrant boys and girls serving this country were cut down in the prime of their life. Thousands of houses were razed across the north because they felt injured by the result of that 2011 election. And millions poured out in the street. Atiku hasn't done so, and neither has Obi done so. So for a government functionary like Lai Mohammed to speak about treason in faraway America is irresponsible. And for a revived Wole Soyinka, the Nobel laureate, we all respect him as a sage, as Kongi, to descend into the fray, having lost his moral compass in this particular circumstance, is equally very shocking for people like us who hold him in high esteem. So as we await the adjudication, adjudicatory processes unleashed by the judiciary from the tribunal to the Supreme Court, the debate must be robust. The engagement must be keen. Look at Paris. That's a doyen of European civilization. For months caught up in only cycles of violence and petitions and protests and marches. That's the beauty of democracy. You can't shut down conversation.
That is it. When I see these elders, I get consoled that at least there are still elders that speaks the truth the way it is. And not these compromised ones. The ones we know their history. Yes.
Well, I've heard that there's a rice line between Taiwan and other places. I think that I can get a contract to sell rice between Taiwan and Africa. So I said, well, okay, go ahead and sell rice. He said, yes, but you see, they require letters of recommendation. And I said, well, so you have to write one. I said, me, I don't know anything about rice. I don't know anything about business. Nobel laureate, write and say, we are trading in rice. Give the letter to me. I will take it to the government of Taiwan. and they will supply the rice. I will sell, I will use the money for the revolution. Then, after I came, we all came back. My house had been more or less made inhabitable, and I took a sort of pied-à-terre, a small place in Lagos where my house was being fixed. I began living there, but I found the work was so slow, so that I stayed in Lagos for some time. So I got this bare house, which was in fact destroyed already, and the owners wanted to get rid of the house, fortunately, reasonably cheap. And so we moved in there, in this unfurnished place, and suddenly a vehicle rolled up, and what did it contain? In fact, I thought it contained rice, leftover rice from Taiwan, but it was pots and pans. I mean, what more essential thing do you require if you're moving into an unfurnished building? You need to cook. His wife, Remi, sitting there, had thought about these details and sent pots and pans and fridge or whatever to the house to enable myself and my family to survive until my house was repaired in Ogun State. And there are a few other things, but I won't tell them here. I was delighted that the younger generation wanted to use his birthday as a platform to voice their ideas.
We know the history of Soyinka. During the election, way back then, when somebody go hijack radio station, we know they talk about that one. We know one remind them, say, we the use of this generation, we they read the books. Shabi na writer in B, we they read books. They could not think say that Africans know they read books. Now lie. We they read books, even past Oyibo. So we know their history. And this man said it the way it is. And I want to tell Soyinka, if you want anybody to challenge, go and challenge a fellow elder that has respect for you. To have that one-on-one, you know, because all this, I want debate, I want this, is just to distract us from the real thing. The goal, the judiciary, we are looking up to them. So all this brouhaha being sponsored by APC, by every corner, through every corner, to distract obedient movement, so that we don't look or set our eyes on the ball. Oh, no. We don't wise past that one. Okay? So this man said it the way it is. And I like elders like this that speaks up when it matters most. May God bless him. And if you want God to extend the blessing of this man and wisdom of this man upon you, make you touch that share button. Share them to every obedient, because they are beginning to feel that, well, what Soyinka has said, maybe we are wrong. No, you are not wrong. We are not wrong. We are right in what we are doing. It is the game of the manipulators to use men you respect to misguide you. But thank God, we still have men who stands in the gap to speak the truth, even if it means standing alone. Kudos to you, our respected elder. May God bless you. Continue sharing. Obedient movement, do not give up. This obedient movement is not just about Nigeria. It is the entire African youths who are yearning for this change. I'm signing out. Keep subscribing, keep liking. Don't lose faith. We're going to get it right in Africa, beginning with Nigeria. Bye-bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Drop a comment. I want to have your opinion on this.